What's good? It's your boy K Fuego back with another video. So this video is going to be about you're not lonely, you just need to lock in. I see a lot of men, they go through life thinking that nobody wants to hang around them, nobody wants to support them, nobody wants to just cater to them. But in this reality, you got to realize bro, nobody gives a fuck about your opinions, your feelings, your accomplishments. Well, some people do give a fuck about your accomplishments, but majority of people, they don't care about nothing that you got going on unless you're aiding them and helping them succeed too. Like you could be a millionaire and you could have went through multiple years of failures, losing thousands of dollars, hundred thousands of dollars, but people will still feel like as if they're entitled to your millions. So that's the effect of you. That's the results of you locking in. You're able to build your business. You're able to build your career, build your finances, get rid of your debt, get rid of anything that's basically like hindering you and hindering your growth. And some people feel like they need 10 to 20 people around them in order to operate in life. Some people feel like they need family members, they need friends, they need second opinions, they need a constructive criticism. If you want to, you can go do all of that. You can go do all of that and create something and hopefully become successful. But I've seen from other people's experiences and myself, when I'm by myself in solitude, not lonely necessarily, but just in solitude, I don't have nobody bothering me. I don't have nobody like constantly in my ear nagging. I don't have a woman, you know, throwing shit tests at me. I don't have multiple family members asking for this and that, asking for this and that. I'm just locked in. Now, I still may talk to my family members. I still may have a group of friends, even though me personally, I don't have no friends right now. But I got my brothers, I got my sister, I got my parents that I talk to and whatnot. I got friends from high school. We probably might share videos on Facebook every once in a blue moon. But sometimes you got to step aside, put all those people away, limit that interaction with those people, and focus on yourself, bro. And there's gonna be some days you might feel like super lonely. There's gonna be some days you might feel like, damn, bro, I wish I had just somebody to listen to me to understand what I'm going through and see what I can do better. But sometimes, bro, you just gotta go through the trials and errors yourself, man. I've realized this a lot, bro. Like when I failed at something, I was always looking for the next person to assist me or to tell me why I failed instead of just looking in the mirror and realizing, like, yo, you failed because I didn't do something correctly and I didn't take the steps forward from that point on to correct it. Now, fast forward, once I'm in solitude, I do everything myself. Like, I go to the gym by myself, I go to work by myself. You get what I'm saying? I handle business by myself. I save money by myself. I don't need nobody in my ear telling me what to do. Once you go through those pains and you go through those heartaches, those struggles in life, and you start like accomplishing things, getting more W's on the list or whatever, you'll start to notice that, yo, I never really needed nobody. I just wanted people around me for the constant validation and the loneliness, the feeling of being lonely. But it wasn't necessarily me being lonely. It was just me necessarily being uncomfortable. You know, when you're in your comfort zone, you love to have everybody around you. You love to have your favorite fast foods. You love to have your favorite snacks, favorite Netflix shows, movies, favorite video games, all type of things, man. You love to have those things, and that gives you like a sense of freedom because you feel free knowing that you could just attach yourself to this group of people. You could attach yourself to this food. You could attach yourself to this video game. You could watch this Netflix show because everybody on Twitter or Facebook is talking about it, and just surface level things. When you attach yourself to surface level things, you become too comfortable, bro. And when you're willing to not be comfortable anymore, you're gonna start losing people. You're gonna not look at people the same. You're gonna start realizing like this person's only around me for this specific reason. My family members only come and contact me once they need some money or once they want me to eat all the foods that they want me to eat or once they want me to come to the family events and whatnot. Now, I'm not telling you to turn down family members, of course, and I'm not telling you to turn down friends, but if they don't align with your goals, if they don't feel like you have to go through uncomfortability, like if they see you uncomfortable and they feel like as if, oh nah, you're not doing something right, or no, stop doing whatever you're doing, you're uncomfortable, then that's a clear sign and a red flag, like, yo, I need to limit myself from this person, or even I just got to cut this person off, bro. Because everybody's comfortable right now in society. Like, everybody's comfortable going to their 9 to 5, clocking in, clocking out, going to the nearest store, buying all the shit, like, like, go just constantly in a rat race, bro. Living, keeping up with the Joneses, and nobody wants to be uncomfortable. You know, a great example is high school, bro. When it came to midterms and final exams, bro, at least 90% of the students in high school, middle school, whatever the case may be, they were uncomfortable when those tests came around. Like, I remember, because I live in Florida, we had a test called FCAT, and around the time when FCAT would come, like, you would see all the people that were slacking in school, all the people that was just, team sports, going to electives, not taking care of their grades and shit. You'll see them like literally like nervous in class, like they would be in the exams just nervous. Like, the teacher would be telling them instructions like, yo, you got to do this. Make sure you, when you're done, raise your hand. Don't talk to other people. You know how they got proctors and shit and whatnot, exams and stuff. That's where you would see the most nervous students ever, bruh. And it was like, back then I didn't understand, like, why was I so uncomfortable, so nervous when it came to taking these exams and whatnot. Because these exams were going to determine how colleges would look at us, how other institutions would look at us, if they deemed us qualified to be able to attend their school and whatnot and take their classes and shit. Cool. But some people went through that uncomfortableness and like succeeded. They strived past it. You get what I'm saying? So they maybe passed their exams, scored like a 21 or 23 on the ACT. Like, I remember when I took my ACT, like, I didn't really study good. I only knew really more about the reading and math parts. The science part, I didn't really know shit about it. I Christmas treated it. And crazy enough, the science part was the highest score that I got on there. I got a 25 on the science part of the ACT. And the overall score I got was a 21. So I was eligible to go to any D1 college school that I wanted to go to, NCAA university, whatever the case may be. But I had to go through that uncomfortable time frame, right? I had to go through that time frame of thinking that I might fail, I might not pass. Other people are smarter than me. I see other people getting their exams done quicker. So that can make you more uncomfortable as well. But through it all, I was able to get a good score on the exam, applied for colleges. I was able to get accepted into the first college that I went to is a state college, and I took music classes there. Boom. When I got there, I was paying out of pocket because FAFSA didn't really cover everything for my classes. So boom, I started paying out of pocket. That was another uncomfortable moment. I'm paying out of pocket and I'm still going to classes learning. Mind you, I'm taking afternoon classes, so gloomy as hell, sun is going down. It's classes around 6 p.m., finishes at 8 p.m. So like, taking night classes is not the same that I was used to all 12 years of my life. So it really made me uncomfortable, but I stuck through it, learned everything that I needed to do in a class, music theory, and I passed the class with flying colors because I really love music. That was my passion, and that was my purpose. I used to make beats every day. I learned on YouTube. School was just a enhancement, an amplifier. And when I went to school too, some of the stuff that the teacher was teaching me, I already knew, but I couldn't just stand up and be like, "Oh, I already know all of this." Then why are you in a class? What's the whole purpose of you taking a class if you think you know everything? And that's another thing, bro. People that think they know everything, bro, they're too comfortable. Because when you think you know everything, you're comfortable in life, you know that nothing's going to go wrong. Even if something does go wrong, you're comfortable enough to know that you have it resolved. But when you're uncomfortable, you're going to realize, like, oh, I got to double down on these things. I can't just spend money over here on fast food. I can't just waste my time with this girl over here because she's making me too comfortable. She's constantly making me release, making me eat crazy food. She's making me food. You know, she's not encouraging me to stay on track with calories, going to the gym, working out, chasing my goals, chasing my purpose. She just wants to stay at home all day, lay in bed, cuddle, watch Netflix, love movies, horror stories, all those type of shit that women like to do. So a lot of women are comfortable. They'll make you comfortable if they see you don't got no backbone. You don't got no backbone to speak up for yourself. You don't have no self-respect. So they're not going to respect you at all. They're going to run all over you. And that's where the comfortableness comes in. They're going to make you feel like as if everything that you have to do to be uncomfortable in order to succeed in life, they're going to make you feel like you're the bad guy. They're going to make you feel like you don't make enough time for me. You always want to go to the gym. You always want to go hang out with friends and whatnot. You always focusing on your games or your business online, whatever the case may be. They'll try to belittle you, and you know, they'll try to like basically put their emotions into how they're feeling towards what you got going on, just for the simple fact that you're making them uncomfortable too. You feel me? A lot of people, literally a lot of people, bro, they're not willing to be uncomfortable, bro. That's why every man, every woman has to go through that uncomfortable phase in life to at least know, like, yo, bro, every day's not gonna be perfect. Every day's not gonna be flowers and roses. There's gonna be some days, some weeks, some months where you struggle with what you're trying to build, create, accomplish, or even if it's just a simple job, bro. If you're trying to learn the job, you just started working there, you're gonna be uncomfortable for the first 90 days, probationary period. It's always like that with everybody. Nobody just goes to a 9 to 5 their first day and then they're super comfortable. Bro, there's gonna be some days where you're uncomfortable, you're nervous, you might fuck up. You just get back up harder and stronger, bro. So it's your boy KB, back with another video, blocking in, checking out.